Welcome back, you beautiful fuck. Shut up, Windows. It just notified me of something. Turn on Windows backup. Hell no. I don't know what that does. I don't want you to back up on me. Anyway, we had a great video today. Look at my hand. What was going on there? We're looking at, what are these? These are the Jada figures, the metal figures. I got 4 of them. We're going to see which ones I got. I think you might be able to guess. Because it's not like blind boxes. And no, I don't really plan to buy the blind boxes, just in case anyone's wondering. Because I like to know what I'm purchasing. And I'm just not really into that stuff. But these did look cool. And Diecast is something I'm slowly considering getting into. And once you put on some Godzilla diecast, or should I say Kong diecast, that's what we're looking at first. I do plan to keep these in their little boxes. I think the boxes are cool. But yeah, I just had to pick these up, and they're really neat. They're a little dusty though. How sad of me, unprofessional of me, I should say, to not cleanse these off under hot water before I put them on camera. So my apologies. I will do better next time. So they come in these little cute boxes. You can get these at Walmart or Five Below. I believe they're actually cheaper at Walmart by like a couple pennies. So if that means a lot to you, I mean, everything adds up. So, just keep that in mind. There's Scar King with his whiplash, his whip. Looks pretty good. For his size and the art style they're going for, it's not as goofy looking as Playmates, or equally goofy, I guess. But still pretty cool. And again, they're keychains too, so if you want to, weigh down your keys with some stuff, you can add these. And they're made of metal, so it's going to weigh it down. Less likely for your keys to fall out of your pocket, though, which is great. I actually had a sign-in card for my job, because they don't let you just punch in. There's Shimu, whatever. But yeah, I had a key card, and I lost it somehow. And they tried to tell me it'd be like $25 or $40 to replace it. Hell no. Not play. I work there. You guys should just give me a new one. You want to make enough money off me. Luckily, my boss was kind enough to give me another one. So shout out to him. He said it was an early Easter gift. It was great. So that has nothing to do with the topic of this video, though. There's Godzilla. Evolved Godzilla. Let's get this right, people. You got to address the different forms, what stage of life he's in, and there he's evolved. And I really like this figure. I think it looks really cool, this die-cast piece. So, got all 4 of them. Wouldn't mind if they make some more for certain other characters that may or may not be in the movie. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, yeah, they're good. They get the thumbs up. There's a thumb right there. So, let's move on, because we're looking at some Baragon figures today. Because here's how I do my videos. I was doing all these figure videos in the past for different Kaiju and Godzillas. And I was kind of going in order for the most part when it comes to like the Showa era. Besides a few videos here and there, and I completely forgot to do Baragon. So we're looking at him today, and then I'm going to move on to the Millennium era. I know I'm skipping the Heisei, but I'd rather get the Millennium out of the way, because I kind of already started that as well in a separate video. Go watch it, my Godzilla 2000 video with Orga. So just to kind of wrap up the Showa era, I believe, if I'm thinking correctly, because sometimes it's hard to keep track of all these figures, Baragon is the only one left. And here we're looking at the recent Bandai Movie Monster Series Baragon, which is a really good figure. Highly recommend it. Gets the seal of approval, the Danny seal of approval, which is not even a real seal. It's an animal seal, and we painted him gold. And PETA's very upset with me, but he's very shiny, and we're very proud of him. Anyway, this is Baragon from Playmates, the last Playmates classic Toho figure to ever be made. And what a way to go out with a bang, because this figure's not bad. His head's a little wonky if you look at them right here. Bandai did a better job with the head sculpt. Playmates, I feel like they were pulling on his ears, And it stretched his mouth back as well. That's just a little weird. But other than that, it's still a pretty solid figure. And someone pointed out in separate videos that, these two figures came out around the same time. And the Playmates one, I believe, is the original Baragon. Whereas, or the original coming from Frankenstein versus the World or whatever. And the Bandai Movie Monster Series Baragon is from Destroy All Monsters. You remember when he was like in the background of the movie and did nothing? Yeah, that's what this figure is based off. So, way to go, Baragon. Playmates has really glossy hands too. And his feet are a little weird. I had a hard time kind of getting it to stand, on the straight bottom, the flat bottoms of his feet. But it's still a good figure. And I hope if you were looking for it, you were able to grab it. I know, because I don't think it ever appeared in stores. It was just on Amazon and Big Bad Toy Store. So, oh, surprise. This jewel right here. This is the original Bandai Baragon. Not Movie Monster Series. This is just the 8-inch Bandai. Yes, this is the 8-inch scale. Vintage figure. The first Baragon I got. Obviously, I didn't get it back then. I'm not that old, guys. Calm down. But I got him on eBay, and I'm keeping the tag on him. So I believe it said 92 is when this figure came out. I think that's what the tag said. I might be wrong, but the tag back then was so long it doesn't even fit in the sleeve, but it protects most of it, I guess. So that's what matters. Very, very unique looking figure. I think I do like it for the most part in terms of design. He is kind of looking down. That's okay. They did make a Frankenstein figure too. I don't have that. But, okay, so here's the weird part. The original Bandai, the vintage one, is supposed to be an 8-inch scale. Okay. Now, Baragon's not huge, so maybe that is correct scaling. But you can see here the 6-inch Movie Monster Series version is pretty much the same exact size. So, what is the point of scaling? But yet they won't make their Ghidorah figures or Destroya figures in proper scale. So, what gives, Bandai? What happened? What is going on? That trend needs to stop. But here's another comparison. So all these figures are pretty good. Again, it's just Playmates. There's some parts on it, like the glossy hands and the head are just a little off. So, it's the lesser of the three. But other than that, they're still all great figures, and they get the thumbs up. And oh my goodness, look away, kids. Hey, so now that we got the show out of the way, hopefully, unless I find something else on the shelf where I'm like, fuck, I forgot that. I'm an idiot. Now we're looking at more Millennium stuff. We're continuing that trend. Like I said already, Godzilla 2000 along with, what's-his-face, Orga, in a separate video. Go check that out because I have that really cool YMSF Orga. This is Megaguirus. So this is, it's the next in line when it comes to the movies. And this is the recent, I won't say recent, it's been out for a little while now, actually. The Movie Monster Series Megaguirus. And I'm very happy with it. It looks good. It's a good size. Hang on. Sorry, I got a text message. It distracted me. Just threw off the whole vibe. Even though I couldn't even see what it said. But, yeah, it's a good looking figure. But, it wasn't my first Megaguirus. This right here is the theater exclusive, as they call it, Megaguirus. Which I believe is in 6-inch scale, maybe? It's definitely bigger. And the paint job is obviously different. The theater version has like red, white, and blue. It's an American Megaguirus. It's very patriotic. So, salute to you, soldier. And, so, in terms of paint job, I obviously prefer the Movie Monster Series. It's traditional. It's what Megaguirus looks like. Although, detail-wise, you have to give it to the original Bandai figure. Which, I mean, it's not really the original, but as in it's the older Bandai figure. So, and the paint job is still pretty cool. Those colors look good on Megaguirus, in my opinion. It still looks like, it's not like crazy different design choices like you'd see in other theater exclusive figures. And as a bonus, his legs move. unlike the recent release. So, you know, if you really need those legs posed for your toy photography in your mom's garden, this figure has you covered. So, all in all, they're great figures. And this one, at least the newer one, is still readily available for most places. So, pick it up. I recommend it. Anyway, guys, my hand's burning up in the bright light because I had to hold the lighting a little differently because it was glaring on the boxes of the Diecast figures. But anyway, they're all great. Now, I'm next in line. I'm trying to get the Battle Roar from Playmates, all 3 of them, and Flying Hedorah. Those are the next 2 on my list. And hopefully soon, Big Bad Toy Store will ship out my Ghidorah figure. That'd be really nice of them to do that. But we'll see. Anyway, guys, that's all for today's video. If you want to reach out to me on Instagram, it's all linked in the description below. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all take care. And I'll see you all next time.